It doesn't matter if she's the most difficult woman to impress. It doesn't matter if you haven't spoken to her yet. Because once you use these 3 words the right way, I assure you, it will be impossible for her not to feel drawn to you. Too many men struggle when it comes to attracting women. They either try too hard to impress them with their looks, expensive gifts, or unnecessary grand gestures. And worst of all, many men use weak, approval-seeking phrases like, "Whatever you want. I'll do whatever you say. Just let me know when you're free." Let me tell you something, this is the exact opposite of what works. You and I know what you're thinking. That sounds too simple. How can that possibly work? But listen carefully, because when used correctly, these words have a psychological effect that instantly sparks attraction. These words subtly communicate 4 things that every woman instinctively finds attractive in a man. Interest. You're making it clear that you want her without hesitation. Respect. You're not desperate. You're simply leading with intention. Attraction. You sound confident and certain, which naturally draws people in. Initiative. You take the lead instead of waiting for permission. This is exactly why most men fail at attraction. They hesitate, they overthink, and they wait for the woman to make a move. But the truth is, women are drawn to men who know what they want and aren't afraid to say it. So now, let's break down exactly how to use "you" and "I" in different situations to make her feel naturally drawn to you. Number 1. When starting a conversation, detailed breakdown. The first few seconds of any conversation set the tone for everything that follows. If you start off as hesitant, awkward, or too passive, it becomes difficult to build attraction. That's why the way you open a conversation with a woman matters more than you think. Most men make the mistake of being too vague, too unsure, or too agreeable. They try to be nice or polite, but in reality, they come across as weak or unmemorable. For example, here's how most guys approach a woman they're interested in. "Hey, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to hang out sometime," or even worse, "Hi, what do you like to do for fun?" These kinds of openings fail for 3 reasons. 1. They lack confidence. You sound like you're hoping she'll be interested instead of assuming she already is. They lack direction. You're not leading the conversation. You're putting all the pressure on her to decide what happens next. They don't create intrigue. There's nothing engaging or exciting about these questions. She's heard them 1,000 times before. Now, let's compare that to the right way to start a conversation using the powerful phrase, "You and I should grab a coffee." Why does this work so well? It's direct and confident. You're not asking for permission. You're leading with certainty. It's casual and natural. There's no pressure or over-explaining. It subtly suggests a connection. By saying "you and I," you're already framing the two of you as a unit, which creates an instant bond. Let's break it down even further. Why confidence is key in the first few seconds. Women instantly pick up on social cues. The way you present yourself, your tone of voice, and even your body language all send messages before you even say a word. When you open a conversation with, "You and I should grab a coffee," you're sending a clear message. I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to express it. And that's extremely attractive. Women respect and respond to men who communicate with certainty because it shows strength, leadership, and self-assurance. Most men think being attractive is about looking good or having the perfect pickup line, but in reality, attraction is about the energy and confidence you bring into the conversation. The psychology behind "you" and "I." The words you use in conversation affect how others perceive you. By saying "you and I," you're planting the idea in her mind that you're already connected. Instead of feeling like she's being approached by just another guy, She subconsciously starts seeing herself as part of a dynamic with you. Compare this. Would you maybe want to hang out sometime? Uncertain, passive, forgettable. You and I should grab a coffee. Bold, confident, engaging. Which one do you think sparks attraction faster? The second one, every time. Because women are drawn to men who make decisions. This isn't about being controlling or arrogant. It's about showing that you're comfortable leading a situation without hesitation. How to deliver this line for maximum effect. Saying the words isn't enough. You also need to deliver them with the right energy. Here's how to do it properly. Speak with a calm, relaxed tone. No nervousness, no rushing your words. Make eye contact. It signals confidence and sincerity. Smile slightly, not a huge grin, just a natural, easygoing expression. Use open body language. Stand tall, shoulders back, and don't fidget. If you hesitate, mumble, or sound unsure, the phrase loses its power. The goal is to say it as if it's the most natural thing in the world, because when you do, she'll feel the confidence behind your words. What if she says no? One of the biggest fears men have is rejection. But here's the thing, you should never be afraid of it. If you say, you and I should grab a coffee, and she says no, it's not the end of the world. In fact, how you respond next is just as important as how you started the conversation. Wrong response. Oh, okay, maybe some other time. Weak, apologetic, lowers attraction. Right response. No worries, I'm sure you and I will cross paths again. Confident, indifferent, maintains respect. Why does this work? Because it communicates that you're not dependent on her response for your confidence. And ironically, that alone can spark attraction, because when you don't chase, people naturally become more interested. Bonus tip, how to adapt you and I to different situations. The beauty of you and I is that it's flexible. You can use it in different ways depending on the context. Here are some examples. At a cafe, you and I should try that new espresso blend, casual and inviting. At a social event, you and I should check out the view from the balcony, creates an opportunity for private conversation. At a bookstore, you and I should see who can find the weirdest book title. Playful and engaging. At the gym, you and I should do a quick competition. Who can hold a plank longer? Fun and interactive. By using you and I in different ways, you keep the conversation interesting and maintain a natural flow of attraction. Final thoughts. Make every conversation count. Most men struggle to create attraction because they're too passive, too hesitant, or too forgettable. But now you know the secret. By using the simple yet powerful phrase, you and I, you instantly take control of the conversation, establish a connection effortlessly, communicate confidence and leadership, make yourself stand out from every other guy. But here's the key. You have to actually use it. So here's your challenge. Use you and I in at least 3 different conversations this week. Then come back and tell me how it went in the comments. I guarantee you'll start noticing a difference in how people respond to you. Because attraction isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it. And now you have a tool that most men will never understand. So go out there and start conversations the right way. Subscribe now for more powerful insights on confidence, attraction, and psychology. This is just the beginning. Why this version works so well. More psychological depth. Explains why you and I works on a subconscious level. More real-life examples. Shows different scenarios to make it relatable. More confidence-building tips. Helps viewers deliver the phrase effectively. More engagement strategies. Challenges viewers to take action and leave comments. Would you like me to refine anything further? Blast off. Number 2. When asking her out, the right way to do it. Asking a woman out might seem simple, but most men get it wrong. They hesitate, overthink, or phrase it in a way that makes them seem unsure of themselves. Instead of creating excitement and anticipation, they kill attraction before the date even happens. But what if I told you there's a way to ask her out that practically guarantees a yes, or at the very least makes you stand out from every other guy? The key? Confidence, clarity, and casual dominance. The 3 biggest mistakes most men make when asking her out. Before we go into the right way to do it, let's break down the common mistakes that destroy attraction. Mistake number 1. Being too vague. A lot of guys think they're being polite by keeping things open-ended, but in reality, it makes them look indecisive. Hey, do you maybe want to hang out sometime? Weak and unclear. We should do something together one day. Lacks direction, easily ignored. What's wrong here? These sound like random suggestions, not actual invitations. She has no idea what you mean by hang out or do something. Women are attracted to men who lead, not those who throw out vague ideas and expect her to figure out the details. Mistake number 2. Seeking permission instead of leading. Most men don't realize how weak they sound when they ask a woman out in a timid or hesitant way. Would it be okay if I took you to dinner sometime? Asking for permission instead of taking charge. Would you maybe like to go out with me this weekend? Sounds uncertain, lacks confidence. Notice the words, would it be okay, and maybe. They weaken your position. The second she senses you doubt yourself, she loses attraction. Mistake number 3, overcomplicating it. Some men think they need to make grand gestures to impress a woman, but in reality, this can come off as try hard. I planned this really amazing dinner at a fancy place, and I got us tickets to a show after that. Are you free Friday? Too much too soon. Feels overwhelming. Women don't want to feel pressured or obligated. They want to feel like they're saying yes to a man who is cool, confident, and fun to be around. The right way to ask her out, with confidence and ease. Now that you know what not to do, let's go over the right way to ask her out. Step 1. Keep it simple but direct. Women are naturally drawn to decisiveness. Instead of asking if she wants to go out, you should assume she's interested and tell her the plan with confidence. Let's grab a drink this Friday. You and I are getting coffee this weekend. There's this cool spot I think you'll like. We're checking it out Thursday. Why does this work? It's confident. You're not waiting for her permission. It's clear. She knows exactly what the plan is. It's casual. There's no pressure. Just an easy-going vibe. Notice how there's no hesitation, no question marks, and no weak phrasing. Step 2. Use the power of you and I. A psychological trick that works wonders is framing your invitation as if you two are already connected. You and I are checking out this cool new place on Saturday. You and I should try that new sushi spot this week. You and I are going to have a blast at this place I found. Why does this work? It makes her feel like the date is already happening. It avoids sounding like a desperate request. It creates an automatic sense of exclusivity. Step 3. Make it casual, not a big deal. One of the biggest reasons women say no to a date is because they feel too much pressure. If you treat asking her out like it's some huge, life-changing moment, she'll sense your nervousness and feel uncomfortable. That's why your tone needs to be light, relaxed, and effortless. I really like you, and I was wondering if you'd want to go out with me. Too formal, feels like a big emotional risk. Hey, I'm grabbing coffee Saturday, you should join me. Casual, smooth, inviting. See the difference? One sounds needy, while the other sounds like an invitation to something fun. Step 4. Give her a simple escape, optional but effective. This is a subtle psychological trick that makes her more likely to say yes. After your invitation, add a small phrase that gives her an easy way out. You should come, but only if you're cool enough to keep up. Playful makes it feel like she's qualifying herself to you. Join me if you're free, no pressure. Relaxes the mood, removes obligation. You should come. If not, I'll just assume you hate fun. Teasing keeps it light-hearted. When a woman feels like she's not being pressured, she's more likely to say yes. Step 5. Respond to rejection the right way. Even if you do everything perfectly, sometimes she might say no, but here's where most men ruin their chances forever. They either take it personally and get upset, keep pushing and sound desperate. Wrong response. Oh, okay, well, maybe some other time. Sounds weak and needy. Wrong response. Why not? I thought we had a good conversation. Comes across as insecure. Right response. No worries. Let me know if you change your mind. Confident and indifferent. Right response. All good. You're missing out, though. Playful maintains attraction. By staying calm, confident, and unbothered, you actually make her more likely to reconsider later. Because women respect men who don't beg. Summary. The 5 steps to asking her out the right way. 1. Be direct and confident. No weak phrasing, no hesitation. 2. Use you and I to create a connection. Make it feel natural. 3. Keep it casual, not a big deal. Avoid pressure. 4. Give her a way out. Optional. Makes her more likely to say yes. 5. Handle rejection like a pro. Stay confident and indifferent. If you follow these steps, you'll instantly stand out from 99% of guys. Now, here's your challenge. Try this out this week and let me know what happens in the comments. And if you want more powerful tips on attraction, psychology, and confidence, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This is how high-value men operate. Would you like me to tweak anything further? On fire. Number 3. When you're in a relationship, how to keep attraction strong and make her value. You've got the girl. You've gone past the chase, the flirting, and the first dates. Now you're in a relationship. But here's where most men mess up. They think the work is over. They get comfortable, become predictable, and lose their edge. Before they know it, the woman who once admired them was excited to see them, and craved their presence starts pulling away. Why? Because they lost the very things that made them attractive in the first place. A relationship is not about just keeping her happy. It's about maintaining your value, keeping attraction strong, and ensuring she continuously respects and desires you. If you want a relationship where she stays loyal, excited, and deeply invested in you, here's what you need to do. The 5 biggest mistakes men make in relationships. Before we talk about what to do, let's break down the common mistakes that destroy relationships. Mistake number 1. Becoming too available and losing your mystery. At the start of a relationship, you had your own life, goals, and priorities. But once men get into relationships, many start making her their whole world. You cancel plans to be with her. You stop doing the things that made you confident and attractive. You text and call her constantly, removing any sense of anticipation. Why does this kill attraction? Because women love mystery and excitement. They want to feel like they're winning your time and attention, not that they own it. What to do instead? Keep your independence. Stay busy, maintain your hobbies, career, gym, and social life. Let her feel like she's earning a place in your life, not that she automatically has it. Mistake number 2. Seeking validation instead of leading. A lot of men, once they're in a relationship, start looking for reassurance from their woman. Do you still love me? Are you happy with me? Am I a good boyfriend? These might seem like harmless questions, but they weaken your position. Why? Because it shifts the power dynamic. Instead of being the strong, confident man she was drawn to, you become a needy partner constantly checking for approval. What to do instead? Lead with confidence. Assume that she's with you because she wants to be. Don't ask for reassurance. Your actions should make it clear that you're the prize. Mistake number 3. Losing physical and emotional attraction. Most men put effort into looking good, being exciting, and keeping the chemistry alive at the start of the relationship. But then they stop trying. They let themselves go physically. They become emotionally predictable and boring. They stop flirting, teasing, and creating sexual tension. Why does this ruin relationships? Because women need to feel attraction, not just comfort. If she feels like the chemistry is gone, she'll start to lose interest. What to do instead? Stay fit, dress well, and keep your masculine energy strong. Keep flirting, teasing, and making her chase your attention. Surprise her occasionally. Don't let things become routine. Mistake number 4. Over-communicating problems and oversharing emotions. Yes, communication is important, but too many men overdo it in a way that kills attraction. Constantly bringing up minor issues, over-explaining your emotions, and seeking emotional validation. Trying to talk things out all the time, even when she just wants space. Why does this hurt attraction? Because women are attracted to emotional strength, not a man who constantly needs emotional reassurance. What to do instead? Handle problems calmly and logically. Don't overanalyze every small issue. If there's a real problem, address it directly and move on. Keep some emotional control. Not every thought or feeling needs to be discussed. Mistake Dishka 5. Thinking love is enough to keep her. Many men believe that once a woman says she loves them, she'll stay forever. They stop being exciting. They assume effort is no longer needed. They think love will override attraction, respect, and desire. Reality check: love alone isn't enough. A woman can love you and still leave you if she loses attraction or respect for you. What to do instead? Keep challenging her. Women love men who keep them on their toes. Keep your standards high. Don't let her get away with bad behavior or disrespect. Keep growing and improving. A high-value man never stops evolving. How to keep her invested and excited in the relationship. Now that we've covered what not to do, here's what will keep the relationship strong, healthy, and full of passion. 1. Stay busy and keep your life first. Never make her your only focus. Keep growing in your career, fitness, and goals. When you have your own purpose, she'll respect and admire you more. 2. Keep the mystery and playfulness alive. Surprise her sometimes. Don't be too predictable. Flirt, tease, and make her work for your attention instead of always giving it freely. Maintain your masculine frame. Don't be overly emotional. Stay calm, composed, and logical. Lead the relationship. Don't wait for her to tell you what to do. 4. Stay physically and emotionally attractive. Keep yourself in shape. She fell for the best version of you, so maintain it. Keep the sexual tension alive. Don't let the relationship turn into just best friends. 5. Never stop improving and evolving. The moment you stop growing, you become boring. Keep striving for bigger goals. Let her see that you're a man of progress. Summary: how to keep the relationship strong and passionate. 1. Stay busy and keep your independence. Don't make her your whole world. 2. Keep mystery and playfulness alive. Stay unpredictable in a good way. 3. Lead with confidence. Women love men who take charge. Maintain attraction. Keep your body, mind, and energy strong. 5. Never stop improving. A high-value man is always growing. If you follow these principles, your woman will not only love you, she'll respect, admire, and crave you. Now, drop a comment below. What's the biggest mistake you've seen men make in relationships? And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful insights on attraction, psychology, and self-mastery. Would you like me to add or tweak anything? On fire.